these Mozart duets, it was just great to dip into those. I used to play them a lot when I was a youngster, and they were very good for busking, because of course you didn't need a keyboard or a cello even, so you didn't need a chair, so you just had one stand, and you played off the score together, so it's just you and the other player. And they're really entertaining pieces, really diverting, and tricky, you know, not easy. The Mozart's, the parts are very equal, so the viola part is actually pretty hard. It's just as hard as the violin part, I would say. There's lots of kind of fugal imitation, and the viola gets the tune as well. It doesn't just play the bass line. And in the Haydn pieces, the Michael Haydn, it has a much more kind of conventional role of the basso continuo, so it just plays the bass line and the harmonies and supports the tune played by the violin. And the role of the violin, of course, is to play the tune, but it's not as straightforward as you might think. As you look at it on the page and you think, okay, yeah, we have the tune in the top line, and we have the bass in the viola line, but actually the tune is complex. There's lots going on. There's lots of improvisation written in, and to just get that spirit, you really need to delve into that world of the late 18th century, and I think it's actually less straightforward than you think. So Mozart, Wolfgang, and Michael Haydn, they were friends, and Mozart had moved to Vienna 3 years previous to composing these duos, and Michael Haydn was still in Salzburg, and Mozart's father, of course, still lived in Salzburg, Leopold. And Mozart came back with his new wife, Constanze, this is 1783, and was visiting his father, and he heard that Michael, his good friend Michael, had fallen ill, and he'd been commissioned to write 6 duos for violin and viola, and he'd only managed to write 4, and he was under pressure and he had to deliver, and so Mozart came to his rescue, apparently, so the story goes, and wrote the remaining 2 for the set of 6. And of course, you can tell that they're, it's obvious that they're completely different. But Mozart didn't actually put his name to them, which I think is rather lovely. So it's just like a favour to a friend, which I think it's really nice. So it means a lot to play them with a friend. So I'm playing these with Jane, a very good friend, Jane Rogers, who's very well known in her own right as a fantastic viola player. She has a beautiful, rich sound. We've played together for about 20 years in various formations, and we've done a lot of chamber music together in various groups. And we've always got on musically just really well. We just read each other really well, and we know exactly what's going to come next, and it's just like having a chat with a friend, really, playing with her.